So Twitter recently rolled out a new update that reveals exactly where a user created their account, and it's causing a bit of controversy. Now, if we swing on over here to Twitter/X, you can see, for example, this is me, CamNuggets, account based in the United States, and it shows this little warning because I use a VPN, right? So I use a VPN to just use my own home internet because it doesn't like when I get on certain websites like movie sites and gaming sites. You kind of get what I'm saying. But I use a VPN, which is still based in America, but this update will now tell you when a user is using a VPN. And a lot of people are being exposed for not exactly being from the countries that they pretend to be in or that they roleplay as. Now, this update ended up rolling out about 2 days ago on November 22nd. This is Nikita Bayer, who I guess is the head of products over on X on Twitter. And the first thing people would do is start diving into a whole bunch of Twitter accounts, such as America First. As an account named America First, you would think they would be in America, but no, you can click on it and see their account is based in Bangladesh. And it gets funnier. Dark MAGA, where are they based out of? Thailand. You know, they got a thing for the lady boys and they got a thing for Trump. MAGA Nation, Eastern Europe. This account, Alex kind of archived it. This one specifically, MAGA Scope, was funny because they were founded in Nigeria. That account got suspended. Either way, you know, I'm not very much getting into politics in this video or anything. It's just very funny that there's like these Make America Great Again accounts. And these are not small accounts by any means. For example, the America First one, 67,000 followers, right? So 67,000 people follow this person to see what they're talking about America. Despite the American theme, this account is based out of Bangladesh. It's just funny. It's funny, okay? I'm not getting into politics. If you like Trump, that's cool. If you don't like Trump, that's also cool. But it's pretty hilarious to just have a to grift. It's a grift. You cannot be a Bangladesh citizen and have a Make America Great Again account fan page where you retweet Trump things about America, how America's great, blah, 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 while you're just like chilling in Bangladesh. You can, technically, nobody's going to stop you. It's just funny. You're going to get called out for it. Now, another controversy that ended up brewing from this situation was in the gaming sphere. This is Grums, who's like this guy who constantly gets into drama with people related to gaming. He calls people grifters and he calls out like SJW things and woke things in gaming. And he ended up calling out these two creators, Synth Potato and Rhino the Bouncer. Synth is based out of Turkey and Rhino the Bouncer is based out of Jordan, which is just kind of funny. He says true shills for AAA gaming. Neither of them, I don't claim to be like American or like the sources of American news and gaming, right? Like, you don't have to be an American to be a gamer. I mean, you don't have to be an American to have a MAGA account either, like in the past example, but that's just funny. This one is like, you can enjoy gaming anywhere you live, right? This is Synth Potato, and he ended up completely ratioing Grums with 29K likes. Grums is a scammer who's still salty. I ratioed him and has me blocked. I literally say on my site, and you can search up here, I am Iraqi living in Turkey. This is not a secret. Of course, this racist grifter thinks only Americans are allowed to talk about games. For example, right here in July 14th of last year, he says PlayStation just updated their prices in Turkey and games now cost $85. I literally cannot afford games on PS5 anymore due to this. All this talk about Starfield pronouns has me appreciating the fact that the Turkish language avoided all of this by only having one pronoun and it's gender neutral. That's it. So this Grums dude, right, big goofball, tried to expose these people who buy video games and actually play video games, unlike Grums, because this guy's based out of Turkey, but he's never denied being based out of Turkey. So it's just gotten funny. Like, you had actual funny things where people were going into people's accounts and finding out, oh, CamNuggets is from Germany, CamNuggets is from Thailand, you know, CamNuggets is from blah, blah, blah. And then you had things where these people are just absolutely reaching, looking for any sort of like gotcha to try to one up. Of course, people like Grums are trying to use this as a way to like push a narrative about gaming and politics and whatnot in the culture war. And it got even worse because Grums got roasted by another grifter. We got grifter on grifter violence. You know that meme that's like two R words fighting? That's what we have here. I don't give a shit about your opinion on games made in the USA. If you're shilling from Turkey or Jordan over identity politics, your country treats women much worse. Again, that's a country, right? Just because you live in a country does not mean you support what your country's laws and whatnot also support. Now, this is Ian Miles Chong, this guy who, if you don't know him, oh my God, you could have a 3-hour breakdown video of this guy also breaking down. He is a humongous goober. This guy is probably another character that is not based out of America and loves to talk about America. Yeah, this guy's in the United Arab Emirates. He's also an affiliate of bonkbot.io. So he's probably not even a real human being. What does them being in Turkey or whatever have to do with their criticism of some game being trash? Am I not allowed to criticize Naughty Dog or Bungie now? It's just funny. This guy says, guess this means you can't comment on games made in the USA either, because Grum said, dude, I'm Chinese, lived in Asia a long time ago. Golly, like, it's just funny. Like, again, like, I love watching this from the sidelines because you have these doofuses fighting with each other. You have all these MAGA bot accounts coming together. You're finding out they're all from freaking Nigeria and Singapore and every other country under the sun except the MAGA one. And then you have all these gaming grifters fighting each other. Like, what do you mean, bro? You're not even American. You can't talk about this. Well, you're not American, actually. You're actually Chinese. Actually, your grandma's European, so you can't talk. Like, it's funny. Thank you, Elon. Elon Musk continues to accidentally give us peak entertainment, and he doesn't even really try to do it. Last but not least, we had people looking into celebrities such as Mariah Carey, who for some reason's account said it was based out of Israel, and a lot of people claimed that it was like her admin or like whoever ran her account at the time probably made the account when they were on a trip or something, and that ended up getting changed. So if you go to Mariah Carey's account now, it says West Asia, and this gives the same pop-up. The country or region that an account is based can be impacted by recent travel or temporary relocation. This data may not be accurate and can change periodically. So either Mariah Carey is in Asia right now singing All I Want for Christmas, or... Nah, I'm joking. I'm not going to get into some Kanye West conspiracy type nonsense. That might have just been a glitch. Either way, this update, again, has provided us pretty peak entertainment, at least for the past few days. I'm sure this is going to no doubt be a feature that is abused, that is tricked, that is lied about. Any of these like bot farm accounts that Elon is going to be running or hiding behind the scenes that are going to be boosting MAGA and whatnot, I'm sure will quickly change to the United States. You know, just a theory. But it was funny to witness. It was funny to watch, and it was funny to see all of this stuff. Let me know what you think down below, guys. CamNuggets is from India. He's finally over. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.